Vietnam's economy grew 8.02% in 2022, the highest rate recorded in the 2011 to 2022 period. Economic indicators reflect the strong recovery of Vietnam's economy. It logged $27.7 billion in foreign direct investment. Disbursement of foreign capital stood at nearly $22.4 billion, up 13.5% year-on-year, and the highest rate in the past 5 years. The Consumer Price Index rose 3.15% year-on-year. Trade turnover set a new record of over $730 billion, with Vietnam enjoying a trade surplus of $11 billion, or more than 3 times higher than in 2021. Tourism has been a bright spot for the economy. After Vietnam reopened its borders to foreign visitors from March 15th, the tourism sector has gradually recovered and posted growth. Foreign visitors exceeded 3.66 million in 2022, 23 times higher than in 2021. Domestic visitors surpassed 101 million, a rise of 168% year-on-year. Notably, the economic structure shifted in a positive direction. The agro-forestry fisheries sector accounted for less than 12% of GDP, while the industry and construction sector made up 38% and the service sector 41%. The country's digital economy contributed significantly to the economy, with revenues estimated at $148 billion, an increase of more than 10% year-on-year. Vietnam leads Southeast Asia in digital economic growth. Its total value of digital economic goods in 2022 is estimated at $23 billion, up some 28% year-on-year.
Well, we can say that Vietnam had a strong macroeconomic performance in 2022, and the economy is expected to grow by 7.2%. And this is a remarkable result, particularly considering the economic slowdown experienced in the rest of the world.
Vietnam's economic stability has been recognized by international ratings agencies such as Moody's, Standard & Poor's, and Fitch Ratings. At the end of 2022, Fitch Ratings ranked Vietnam BP with a positive outlook. Moody's Investor Service upgraded the country's long-term national credit rating to BA2 from BA3 with a stable outlook. Media in countries such as the US, Germany, Russia, Thailand, Singapore, and Japan have cited the confidence of experts and businesses in the stability and development of Vietnam's economy. These outcomes were attributed to the timely guidelines and decisions from the party, the state, and the government in the new normal, reopening Vietnam's border to foreign visitors, reforming administrative procedures, improving the investment climate, and stepping up anti-corruption efforts.
Vietnam's economic achievements this year were very impressive, with GDP growth of over 8%. With this outcome, it has among the highest economic growth rates in the region and the world.
No, I think Vietnam's growth story and economic achievements are really making waves around the world. They have been extremely impressive, and in fact Vietnam is clocking at one of the fastest growing economies globally.
Major decisions were made for the first time to create important foundations and to orient the country's socio-economic development in the years to come. They include Politburo resolutions on socio-economic development and ensuring national defense and security in the 6 economic regions, and the government's resolution on the National Master Plan for the 2021 to 2030 period and Vision to 2050.
Vietnam's economic growth is very impressive, and especially so when you look at the global fiscal situation where we're seeing a contraction really in most parts of the world. I think this says a lot about Vietnam's approach to post-COVID recovery. I've seen from the government of Vietnam a real prioritisation on recovery and its policies, and I think we're seeing an impact of that in a very positive way in Vietnam.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, Vietnam was one of only a few countries to record positive growth. I believe that the measures and policies applied by the Vietnamese government to promote economic growth are worth studying and applying in other countries.
Vietnam encountered many difficulties and challenges in 2022, but most analysts have expressed a belief that it will continue to overcome the difficulties and maintain growth next year, thanks to its resilience and adaptability to fluctuations.